Dude, how do you hate this rejoin?
Yeah, you guys are wrong. Let me go find those people. I'm just going to ban them.
Yeah, please.
Right there. That night. Ain't gonna be
I mean, you hate this. This is wrong with America right here.
Yep. Sit back now.
Oh, that's us. All right, here we go. Wednesday, everybody's favorite day. Here's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning.
Oh, my.
My anxiety's through the roof today because I got a haircut.
What time?
4 o'clock.
So late.
17 hours. I know, man. He canceled on me last week because he didn't feel good. And, this is they have the audacity to do this. They call me and they're like, hey, Jake. And I'm like, oh, hey.
Which is weird because haircut places don't call you. You call them.
Right. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
How is everyone there? And they said, listen, you're going to have to cancel, blah, 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 blah. When can you do this again? Because he didn't feel good. And I'm like, okay, good. I don't need those COVID hands all run through my luscious locks. And he said, then I'm like, okay, I hope he gets well. I don't care. Whatever. I can go another week. No big deal. I'm a guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then yesterday I get a text that says, they do this every time, but I'm like, that doesn't, they text me and they say, hey, if you don't, are you going to accept this? By the way, if you accept this and then you don't show, we charge your card.
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm like, you canceled me last week.
Yeah, you jerks.
Nah, I like him. A good place. That's Carter Salon out there in Grafton. What am I doing? I guess I'm sponsoring them now.
So if anybody wants to make a 2-hour drive.
Well worth it, look. It's right on the river. They make you look this good. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's weird. I have my biggest issue. I have problems there. He's a talker, and you got to be really good at small talk when you do hair.
Yeah.
You just do.
It's just kind of part of it.
And he's really good at it. And some days I'm good at it, and some days I'm not. Other days I have to do the Superman thing. I think I've said this before, where I put my hands on and I puff out my chest, and I do a little dance.
While they're cutting your hair?
Well, just before I go in there. Everybody can see me in the waiting room, but I got to do that because it's like, it gives you confidence. It's what Tony Robbins says. Yeah. It's just a little waiting room.
I've never been to a hair, not like yours.
Well, they got like seats right where the desk is, where you sit to wait for your...
that's also where all the chairs are too. Like, do you go to an area where not all the chairs are?
Yeah. This I go into, I walk through the walls. Well, not through the walls, but through a door into a place that has the chairs.
Oh, that is not the haircut experience that I know.
That was fancy like. A little bit more than Applebee's. It's fancy like Olive Garden, I guess.
And it doesn't seem... I don't like where you go.
No, it's good. And then the biggest problem I have usually is I really want to enjoy this. I want to enjoy the getting my hair washed.
Okay.
And putting the hot rag on my face. You know what I mean?
Enjoy that.
And the scalp rub.
It feels like this feels bad. This feels like you should be on a list.
I want to enjoy it. I do. I want to relax. Busy boy. I'm tired at that time. And I'm like, boy, I could just pass out. But for some reason, all I'm doing is thinking that the person that's doing it does not want to do it. Because he owns the place, so he usually has the girls wash my hair. He doesn't do it.
Yeah.
So I automatically...
he's washing your hair?
He does sometimes, but most of the time he has other girls wash the hair.
I would hate that. I would hate a man washing my hair.
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
Seems sexist. I'm sorry if it seems sexist, but man, I would hate having a man wash my hair.
Yeah, I'd rather, I guess, weirdly, I like the girls having to do it. It's kind of like a doctor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very, but listen, if you do hair for a living, is that the last thing you want to do is wash some sexy man's hair?
I'll tell you the last thing they want to do is the massage where they take the massage gun and put it on your neck.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
That's the
on
last
your what?
thing. They put it on your neck.
Oh, I thought you said your
peanuts. Oh, no.
To put it on your peanuts. I'm like,
I go to a fun place.
Damn, sign me up.
Mine's a lot. Yeah, mine's really fun.
Where do they put the rag? In the behind.
Yeah, they put it. It's like a tail. It's got a little plug on it.
No,
But
honestly.
yeah.
So when I want to do this, I want to enjoy it, and then she,
You can't enjoy it too much.
I just You don't moan. Don't moan. I drool sometimes because I don't want to moan.
Yeah, but your hair is wet, so it's okay.
Yeah, and I just don't. I again want to, but I can't because I think that she doesn't want to, and I'm like, well, we can speed this up a little bit. You know what I mean? And I try to do any kind of small talk because that's another thing. If I'm laying there and I don't talk, I feel like she's thinking that I am enjoying it too much.
You're waiting for a nice little special.
Like, oh, he's getting into this if
Yeah.
he's not even conversating. So I'll be like, boots.
Yeah,
boots are cool. You got
And they
boots?
start waterboarding you. Wait, now do they? I don't usually get my hair washed, and by usually I mean ever. Is this a before?
Okay,
or is
so-
this an after?
Well, I think everybody has their own technique here. But what he does is he says, you know, a little quick small talk. What do you
Yeah.
want to do with your hair? And then he'll kind of sometimes start cutting it a little bit.
And then he goes,
Then he'll be like,
this is too greasy.
washer girl or whatever, hair washer.
Yeah.
Vern. Who's Vern?
Vern.
Vern.
Billy
Oh,
Bob!
no. And he just spits. There's no
Yeah.
water. Yeah. That's how they do it in prison. I don't know if you know that.
I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm happy that I've never gone to prison yet.
But anyway, yeah, and so that's my thing that I deal with on any time I get my hair cut, because I guarantee they don't want to do it. There's no way that has got to be the. You know what's one of our worst part of our jobs? There's a lot of worst parts, but some of the worst parts of our job. Well, the hairstylist's worst part of the job has to be washing and massaging the head. They can't like it. They can't.
It has to be.
They can't.
That doesn't make you feel bad. That they wash your hair before they cut it. Like, that doesn't make you feel like you're greasy.
Well, I am. Like, I know it's got a ton of product in it. So
I always shower before I go to before I get my hair cut, because I am afraid that it'll be too greasy.
Yeah,
for them. I always worry about it.
I got too much crap in it, so I know they're going to have to do it anyway.
And you don't want to shower before you go?
I will sometimes. But I mean,
If you shower before you go, do they wash your hair when you're there?
Yep.
They'll do every time.
Yeah. It's part of the whole experience. That's what you're paying, you know what I mean? That's
How much is your haircut?
$48. Yeah. Every 5 weeks. But you got to understand, man, I was doing for 2 years no haircuts, and we went to the one of the crappiest places on the planet. It's one of the places where you go in there and say, hey, you want the regular? Yup. And then you walk out and they go, what do they think the regular is? Because I heard that on a TikTok. I think that's so funny.
I go in there and I asked for he asked if I'd like the usual, and I get a different haircut every time. So I don't know what the usual is.
But that's with tip.
48 with tip?
So it's but now you don't have, it's not that. Carter owns it and he has a lot of experience. So I just picked him because I get this weird thing that I think if you are a guy and you're a hairstylist,
you know what guys want.
I feel like you can cut hair really, really well if you're a dude. And so I picked him,
men are better.
Not even knowing that it was Carter's hair, so he was the owner. I'm like, I'm gonna pick
you
Carter.
Thought it was a coincidence?
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm an idiot. And then his is $40, and then I leave the $8 tip. And then, but there's the other girls everyone else is a girl that works there. They are either 40 or cheaper or whatever, depending on their experience. He's been doing it for so long.
And
and he's really dope. He's there. It's a really good place, man.
$8 tip. That's not bad.
Well, I don't know. They got the three.
No, that's a 20% tip. That's good.
Well, I'm there for like an hour.
Yeah.
They really, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah, I was wondering why 48, not just rounded up to 50. But I guess
it's expensive. I'm going to be honest. It is expensive too, and I get.
So 48 does make you feel a little better. It's like it's less than $50, and I feel nice. It helps me with my self-esteems. And it's a good haircut.
Sure.
And I get touched.
Right. And I always look at it as my wife pays. Every 3 months she goes in and does her thing, and it's expensive, especially if she has to
haircuts.
Especially if she has to diet or whatever. $48 for a man's haircut. I'm a woman. I pay $27 with tip.
Yeah, but I'm sure that you
No,
get
with tip. That's what they do. That's why you be so cheap, because you pay with tip. You see what I did? Sex. I made a sex joke.
You're talking about the male reproductive organ. On if they're uncircumcised.
Yeah, it wasn't that funny. Not when we explain it.
Does she have the tip?
I don't know.
That would be
the joke.
I would be like, whoa, what the hell?
It's okay. 2021.
Yeah, but where is it?
I don't know.
Is it on her fingers?
Pinky toe.
Pinky toe just has a tip.
I don't want to judge, but there are times that I judge, and one of those times that I judge, I don't want to say it. Okay, let's do this. This will be fun. I don't want to be the only one doing this. What do you, on the text line, Corks and Caps text line, 71090, or call 866-916-0959. Or you, talking to you, Tanner.
Yeah.
What do you judge on? Like, you automatically see something and you judge. Like my wife, smoking.
Yeah.
Instantly she thinks just, ugh.
Yeah.
And it's wrong. This is wrong. All judging is wrong. I'm not saying, I'm saying this. If it's going to put you in a bad light when you tell us this. I'll tell you mine.
Well, I have to assume yours is cheap haircuts or gross women.
Kind of in that way. Mine was because we have great clips, and there's another one.
Sport clips?
Something like that, but it's not sports clip over there. It's great clips and
is it in the strip mall?
Something.
I've been there.
If a woman goes in there, I judge hard.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I get it.
I just think those places are for kids and older people.
Yeah.
You got to say something now. you could make me look real bad here because nobody's playing along.
Nope,
just
I don't
kidding.
Judge anybody.
Just kidding.
No, I think I judge immediately if and it's not right, but I
yeah, it's hard, right? It sucks.
Well, this person's smoking with kids in the car. That's just illegal. You shouldn't do that. I mean, it's bad.
That's great. That's cool that it's illegal now. Like I mean, people can pull. That would be hard. Well, no, you can get pulled over and get written a ticket.
Yeah,
wow.
I believe you can. And to the people that are fighting to say you can do that or you should be able to, what are you fighting for?
Can I play this Ed Sheeran song? Just to stay on time here, let's play this Ed Sheeran song, then we'll go back to what do you instantly judge people on?
Yeah,
this is fun.
I need to narrow mine down and also make it so it's not offensive.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's tough, right?
Well, yeah.
All right, we'll do it next. You know what I mean? God.
I got you.
Jesus, do we got to think of everything?
Yeah, well, he's stupid.
Yeah, some people would call us geniuses.
Yeah, and
The smart people do.
and the people who don't are dumb.
Hi, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. So, what do you instantly judge people on? That's what we're talking about right now. You see it and you're like, because this is gonna put you in a bad light.
Yeah,
So it's going to make you feel bad. You're going to learn something about yourself today, or people are going to learn about you. Because mine, when I was talking about it, I don't like. I judge. Oh God, this feels bad when you are admitting these things.
I'll say it. If a woman goes into like a sports clips or a cut above, like.
Right, that's what I'm. That's my when I'm there with my kids, because I feel like it's for farmers and kids from like sixth grade down.
Yeah, and it's like you don't really. It's just the people that don't care what their hair looks like.
Women who hunt.
Yeah,
I judge.
Mine is
This is gonna be awful.
Parents who spank their kids.
Yeah.
And people who say I do my own research.
I do my own research.
Because that's insane. I immediately know we will never get along. Or at least we have I just don't think very highly of you.
Hey, I don't want any texts coming in about the cart thing.
Yeah.
Just don't get me fired up today. Also, people who go to fairs.
Yeah, but fairs can be fun. You're going to spend a lot of money.
And fairs can't be fun.
No,
They're
they can be.
terrifying.
They're scary.
Terrifying.
You shouldn't go on any of the rides, but you should. People who yell, I'll judge. I was at Kohl's yesterday picking up some of the last Christmas presents, and a woman, and I tried to get it on video, and I have some of it, but not very much, but a woman just went off on the lady in the front of the line because she thought she was taking too long.
Where was this at?
Kohl's.
Oh, really? Kohl's
Yeah.
usually that's fancy like Applebee's.
And then she was like, hey, let's go. And another lady was like, you're not good at making friends, are you? And then she was like, I am on my lunch break and I need to get out of here quick. And then some old woman in the back of the line was like, it's 10:30, lunch. It was,
I wish I was there. So awkward.
I was trying to get video. I have like 6 of them because I wanted to get the woman in
That
it.
up on TikTok, that goes viral. Stuff
I
like that.
know, but like I also didn't want the woman to come at me because I just didn't want it. It was great. It was a lot of fun. But if you yell at anybody in the retail service, you're a bad person. But can we go back to this one? This person who said kids who are being crazy, kids with bad behaviors, they think they're crappy parents. And I want to know if you have kids.
Yeah, because kids are the worst.
Kids suck. And it's not, if you, like, do you have kids and how many? And if you do have kids, I guarantee you spank them. And you're like, it's spanking and it's okay because I got spanked and now I respect my elders. And it's not. You're abusing your kids. It's what it is.
If you're really dumb with your money, you say you don't have enough money to get food or your kid aside from like ramen, you turn around 10 minutes later and buy a large Avon order. Avon, that's still a
Who
thing.
the hell is buying Avon yet?
It's sad because, God, I do this a lot. Like, I think I do this a lot.
Judge people?
Yeah.
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 Is that new? Did you not know that?
No, I just think I feel bad. Like when I'm really like thinking about all my faults, and I'm like thinking about this
No,
one.
project them on other people, Jake.
Yeah.
That's what you do. This person, people using car seats like idiots.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of kid things, man. Like this is the I'm a better parent than
That's the
anybody.
Yeah.
Judgments immediately. That's what we're talking about.
I'll tell you this. The second that somebody comments on somebody else's car seat usage, like, that needs to be up towards their nipples. Get them out of their jacket. I hate you.
If we're going to say the kid thing, too, I judge people that only have one kid and then act like they have a
Like
tough
it's
life.
tough.
I mean, it's all perspective.
It
I
is.
get it.
But,
Yeah.
and it's choices, too. Like, we could have both stopped at one
Right,
child and
right.
had that good life. We'd never know how hard it is to have two.
Yeah.
I judge people who have a ton of kids because I don't think you're smart.
Unless you can afford it.
No, I just don't think you're smart. Why do you have that many kids?
Farmers.
If you're not a farmer, though, what are you doing?
Maybe your dream was to be a farmer, and this is as close as you can get.
I just don't. I think if you have to have your kids share rooms,
If God wants
you've had
kids,
too many kids.
God can bless you with those children. I guess you're either religious or you like kids.
Super religious people,
Yeah.
I judge the hell out of too.
I just said don't say anything about the carts. 2318. Walmart scooters.
I love them. Every time that I see a Walmart scooter in a parking lot, I make a beeline to it. I go straight to it and I take it in for them.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm doing them a favor, but ultimately I get to have fun on the scooter. Because
Oh yeah, I've never done that. I've never been on one.
They're not fast.
Couldn't touch it.
They're
Oh,
dirty. And
dude.
you feel dirtier after you get off. Because
But-
you know that somebody just spent an hour in that store just making weird, gross farts on it.
Soda streams. Anybody who has one of those, I judge. You know that the Christmas lights that get puked up on the house. Know that. And then here's one. You know what I'm talking about. What do you call that? The light spray lights or whatever. Anyway, you know the people are lazy. I want to be festive and know that my kids are MV, and then I'm just stick this in the ground and make it look trashy. Buffets, dude. I got such a problem.
I love buffets.
I
though,
can't.
man.
Oh,
I love
and
them.
then people who go to them, like
Wait,
if you're
so
like,
you would judge the buffet on its own?
Oh, yeah.
But also the people who go?
Yeah.
What do you judge about the buffet?
it's just germy.
Yeah.
It's like germs. Everybody touching it. Everybody touching that, and it's just like cold and like how often you check. You know, they're just heating up that stuff they got from yesterday.
Yeah. Women who use chewing tobacco.
Oh, see, I've never known that unless Brit's done that.
Brit will use it.
Okay, then yeah, I don't like it. I've never really known women to do that, though.
Yeah, women who do chewing tobacco is gross. Men who do it is bad, but women doing it is so much worse.
Women who drive trucks.
Yeah, I'm not on board.
You should be.
I'm not on that one with you, but I get it.
Or women who wear camo jackets. Oh, man, I'm offending some women right now. I know it. And listen, this is all New Boot Goof, and no, I love you. You got a special place in my heart.
No, they don't. Don't lie to these people.
People who are unvaccinated. Oh, great. Here we go.
No, but you got to do the rest because they think the vaccine is population control. That's a whole different thing.
I'm just saying. I didn't want to get this political.
Because that's a weird statement. Like, if you get it, they're just trying to kill you.
I judge the large Christmas inflatables. That's what I'm talking about. That's a fun
That's
judgment.
a good one.
That's a really good one. Because I do that, too. What are you doing? Unless the kids. I guess if you have kids, they love
it's
that.
fun with the kids.
Oh, grown men who wear tennis shoes.
That's a weird one again.
Yeah, that's right.
No,
because they shouldn't wear them.
I find it weird that you wear cowboy boots, but are not a cowboy.
I find it weird that you wear skater shoes and you don't skateboard.
I know, but it's so comfy. They're just really comfy.
I'm just saying. I think anyway, laces are lame. I think I don't know. I find it weird that guys wear tennis shoes. Grown men.
But why?
I don't know. I feel like they either got to be like a suit shoe or
Not comfy.
or a boot. You know what I mean?
I'm not on board with that.
When radio personalities judge you for being a single mom, who did it? Who did it? We'll find them.
That's
we
you.
will find them.
You said single moms are bad.
I never said that.
Well, you said that they're bad at being parents.
No, I never said that.
Because you said that a man needs to be there.
Nope. What I said is that you can tell a mom who is a single mom. I can tell.
Why? Is it
just
because their kids are well behaved? Is that what you're saying?
They're just too well behaved. And again, listen, if you are mad and you are a single mom and you're doing your best and you're working really hard,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about you. But you know who I'm talking about. The other single moms that give you great single moms a bad name.
It's an insane premise because you've said it 1,000 times, and I always think, like, man, we are going to get just filled with hate. And yet, every single person who is a single mom is like, yeah, I wish that my kids are a wreck. They don't listen. Like it's hard.
It's tough. I get it, man. It's hard.
I think you need to have a dynamic of parents. You can't have two strict parents because then your kids learn how to sneak out. And you can't have two fun parents because then your kids learn how to smoke weed with their mom.
Yeah.
So you need one that's going to be more of the hammer and one that's going to be more of the calm one. Otherwise, you get kids that are just sneaky.
Man, especially when the kids get to it. Man, if you're a single mom, then you don't got that stuff like you running like a tight ship, man, because you get those kids, they start getting that little bit of age where they think they know everything. They're never going to die.
Yeah.
You've never been there before.
Yep.
You know, everything to them, and they have a little bit of freedom now where it's like, oh, wait a minute, you kind of can't tell me what to do. And they're starting to talk like that.
Happen? That
13, 14-year-old age, man. Oh, that's got to be tough to be a single mom if you don't have it together.
But it's hard to have it together. I mean, it is.
Yeah, my half sister was raising two kids still living with her and at the house, being a single mom and working. She had to work as a waitress at night. She was gone all the time.
She smoked weed with her kids?
Yep. She bought, dude, I was like, I got so irate to her because I'm like, what did you buy these kids? And they're like, I bought them vaping stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but why do you want them to even do? Why?
That's
why?
Weird. That's weird.
They're
to
15.
Buy it. Yeah.
Like, why would you encourage? Well, it can't hurt. I'm like, yeah, but it just seems trashy.
It's like you bought them cigarettes. What are you doing?
Here's one. I judge people that every post on social media and only post ominous
pictures and quoting, looking for a response. Oh, okay. So people would be like, oh, just one of the worst days I've ever had. And then their comment section is filled with, what's up? Like, do you need to talk? Or I'm in the hospital. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it right now. And it's like, what are you doing?
Do you get mad when people put those inspirational quotes they don't live by up on their Facebook or wherever? Like I don't get it from the doctor's office.
Yeah, it's like I don't have too many people on my Facebook, but I know the ones that are just full of it. You know who I judge the hell out of? Moms who go out drinking a lot.
Are you back to single moms? Or
No. Even if they're married.
You mean wine date? Wine?
No. Like they still go out to the bars on the weekends.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, we don't know. I don't know anybody.
All the time.
Yeah, I don't really. Oh, I got another one. But I want to continue with yours.
Those people
that seems like, not to be a jerk, but that seems like your area type of thing.
It is.
That seems like a small hick town.
Like you leave, you know what it is? It's I got pregnant too early energy.
Sure.
Because they leave the husband with the kid. That bothers the hell out of me, man. It bothers me so much.
Yeah, or you can switch that around to guys still go. It seems weird though, right? Because guys, it seems like it's more socially acceptable. Guys can come home late. Just got done with work.
Drunk.
I come a little drunk. Was out with the friends. What do you want from me? Yeah, that's awful.
I would judge them too, and I do. But it just feels like a mom should know better. Like a dad who's going out and getting hammered every week. If he's like a few times, it's like, man, he just needs to grow up. He these kids, especially if it's like a young kid, it's like you need to get rid of that. But I don't know, for a mom, it just makes me feel like you just don't want those kids.
Yeah.
Like one day you're just gonna go out and you'll never come back.
Grown men and women who play in a softball league like on Wednesdays.
They're fun. Those softball leagues are fun, but I get exactly what you're saying. Oh, if you still go to your high school football games, that's weird. What are you doing?
All right, we got to switch gears. We've just put ourselves, because you know what's fun? Here's the thing. We're like, everybody can play along, so we're not the only ones in this bad light, but all we're doing is reading people's text. Like, we're not hearing other voices, so it's sounding like all of this is just strictly coming from us.
Yeah.
This is awful. Know that we didn't mean any of that we were just joking.
No, I mean it. Oh. I mean a lot of it. This person said fat people. That's just a crazy one.
You just don't like...
Just in general. They're just like fat people.
Very large women in leggings. Oh.
That's not nice.
I'm a bartender and I judge the crap out of bar regulars. I appreciate your money, but please go get a life.
Their life is the bar.
And they like that. They like that feel. You know what I mean? Like
They like-
you get to, you know them. They have a home away from their apartment.
They like that routine. I have friends. You also don't understand. Bar regulars are 90% men who don't have friends, and their only friends are at that bar.
Ted Danson made that popular.
And
Alcoholism.
yeah, alcoholism. And like in my area, everybody lives so far away from each other. There aren't any neighborhoods like yours. In my area.
Your meetup is the bar.
That's
funny.
the central location. Otherwise, people are driving like 30 minutes to get to one dude's house.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting a DUI tonight. That's what it is. Now one guy gets to skip out on it.
Yeah. Well, that felt good.
Yeah.
It felt freeing in a way. Very therapeutic to talk about all what we judge.
Yeah, you have to judge people. You have to.
Everybody does it.
Guys who don't
what?
go like those guys.
That don't go downtown.
Yeah,
To,
and
to,
they brag about it and be like, I don't do that.
to the oil fields.
Yeah, down to the what?
Down to those gritty
Yeah.
little oil fields.
Mm-hmm.
Trying
freaks
to
me.
search for that black gold.
Yeah, I find it weird if any man has a limit on what he'll do sexually. Women, I understand it, but
Yeah.
if men will just be like, oh, I want them straight for God.
Listen, anybody that is super into Fast and the Furious, I'm going to judge. I agree
Yep.
with this texter right here. People who are obsessed with The Office, I'm going to judge you. I like The Office, but if you're obsessed with it. Anybody that likes Harry Potter and buys wands, I love you, Tanner,
No.
but I'm going to judge you.
No, you're only saying that to hurt me.
No, I'm not. No, I would judge.
No.
Could you see anybody
No,
in the
'cause-
office? If anybody in this office said they collect wands from Harry Potter, that they spent money on sticks.
Nope, I'm not doing that. I ain't going to accept that one. I will not accept your just blatant.
I
way of
apologized
hurting
on
me.
behalf. I apologized right in the beginning.
Nope, I'm not going to do it. Nope, I'm not going to take any of that.
You're being rude today.
No, I am not. I'm hurt. You know,
I judge people who are overly emotional in the mornings.
I judge people who do Dave Ramsey.
I judge people who hold their phone like that.
This is how you hold a phone.
Not really. Where's the pinky? The pinky's always underneath.
Why would the pinky go underneath?
It balances it. It balances it like this. This is how you hold your phone.
You lay it flat in one hand, and you are able to use this all 5 fingers to surf the phone.
Oh, you're a five-fingerer.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I
again,
also judge bitches like you.
see this. This is what I deal with on a
I
daily.
judge people with shirts like that
I know.
and pockets. What's that pocket for?
Cigarettes. I don't
That's
smoke,
so
but it
cool.
looks awesome, doesn't it?
So cool.
right.
I judge
No, I don't want to play this game. This is just hurt. Now this is hurtful.
I judge people with that phone case that I gave you.
Dude, I love
People,
this case.
people
This
with
is
cases that I give.
this is great. This is a good case, man.
I judge people who are mean to me.
All right. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. More of us next. Good morning.
Mean.
We'll venture down memory lane with a take from Jake and Tanner here in a minute and what happened yesterday. So, oh man, there is no such thing as bad press. Apparently doesn't apply when you intentionally urinate on a fan's face in the middle of a festival performance.
I saw that this was a thing that happened.
So I don't know who Brass Against and their singer is, Sophia. But
wait, it was a lady?
Yeah, as I was reading this, I'm like, wait, what? That seems weird. So she, again, apologized for her actions. She says, I've always pushed the limits in music and stage.
That's not pushing the limits.
That night, I pushed the limits too far. I love my family, the band, and the fans more than anything. I know that some were hurt or offended by what I did.
You peed on somebody.
I apologize to them and want them to know what I didn't mean to hurt them.
You peed on somebody's face.
How does that hurt, though? That doesn't hurt.
Well, I mean, it comes out hot.
I guess. I am not a shock artist. I always want to put the music first. I am grateful for all you continued love and support.
No, you peed on somebody.
Let me tell you how this went down. So they're playing their little music, and I if you got to pee on stage, you really, there's numerous
don't really
times
have an option.
Singers have peed themselves on stage. Fergie admitted to it. There's video of her, or there's pictures of her.
Peeing herself?
Yeah, like you can see it. You just type in Fergie peed, and then it's all like.
I don't want to search that. I just feel like I'll get on a list.
No, you can. You can search it. It's right on Google Images. Shania Twain admitted doing it.
Ew.
Yeah, she says, because you just can't stop. So this person is like, she's like, I'm gonna make this part of the gig. I'm gonna make this a bit.
Seems consensual.
Yeah.
As I watched the video.
Yeah. So this is what happened. She last week she singled out a male fan in the crowd with a beer can in his head in his hand. On his head, I guess. She called him up on stage while the band was covering Rage Against the Machine's Wake Up. She then told him to lie down on the stage, at which point she pulled down her pants and urinated on his face. The man, seemingly thrilled by the act, then proceeded to stand up and spit the liquid into the audience. Oh, it's just getting worse. Are you watching the video?
Oh, God,
have you seen it? I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's so much urine.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Let me see. Back it up.
Oh, my.
Throw it in reverse, Tear.
Oh, my God.
Throw it in reverse, Tear. I want to watch. Okay.
It's too much, man.
Okay, so we're off to the...
Watch this one.
Oh, God, look at and there's a trumpet player? Peeing on the stage doesn't happen on if somebody has a trumpet player in their band.
Just wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, my... Oh, no way. No way.
It's so much urine!
No! Oh, and look at the trumpet player laughing. He can't believe it. He knows he's canceled.
Yeah.
Now he's got to go back to engineering school.
Oh, that's
Wait, okay, let me see the guy after this.
Okay, here he goes. He's up.
Oh, dude. Oh,
Ew.
my God. Oh, and he spit it out of his mouth.
Like Triple H. Oh, and he's picking it up! He was picking it up off the ground and throwing it.
Holy cow, that's worse.
Now
that I watched it, that's awful.
And she was wearing white pants. Like, that's a ballsy move.
Okay, can you find their music? Because I need to know. Because I want to know if...
Brass Against?
Yeah, Brass Against. I want to know if they're like real fun classical music or something, you know what I mean? Very Kenny G style, and then she's just
do this one.
Dropping hot liquid on a dude's face.
This is a Rage Against the Machine.
Somebody said that is not a real apology. Like, what is...
No, it's not.
Yeah, but what is a real apology then?
Well, like, a real apology is feeling... I don't know. That one just felt like she was saying, I'm really artistic. And, I can see where this has gone too far. Like, that felt... Her apology felt more like, I'm sorry people freaked out about this. Not, I really shouldn't have peed on that guy's face.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean?
Does she have to apologize to anybody?
No, she doesn't have to do anything. The guy obviously seemed to be into it.
Poetry is poetry. You can't knock somebody else's poetry. It's still art. You might not like it.
Yeah.
But you can't be like, give me an apology for that poem you wrote And to her, peeing on a bald man's face on stage during a concert is her poetry.
I guess they do a lot of covers.
Oh, really? I want to hear it.
Here's one. Here's an Alanis Morissette cover.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, they do a lot of covers. They're a cover band.
Oh, that's all they do.
It really feels like they are a cover band.
Okay. Hi, who's this?
Hey, 3430. Don't hang up, please.
What's up, man?
Hey, so again, I want to make 2 points. We're talking about it, and you're looking up their music, and you're playing it, so there really is no such thing as bad publicity, right?
Right, I guess.
Well, I mean, R. Kelly.
Well, that and Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein.
And also, nobody listens to us.
Yeah.
One more thing. Have you or Tanner noticed the people, the female artists on TikTok or whatever, a lot of them are taking the stage with, like, electro tape over their kibbles and bits and taking the stage.
I have not seen that.
I haven't. No, I'm not on electrician side of TikTok, I guess.
Yeah, you weirdo perv. Get out of here. Let me hear this lady.
She seems talented.
I'm waiting.
But, man, I think you got to be broken. It's just weird to look at her knowing the size of her bladder.
Preview.
There it is. That's how I know the sound.
Yeah.
Preview. Preview.
There we go. I
She
was
just
just so
really-
night showy there.
Just really feels... Wait. Is Brass against...
What?
The comments are absolutely fantastic.
Read some of them.
Her voice is golden. Shower her with praise. Voice of an angel. Bladder of a horse.
For real?
Lovely skin. She must keep herself well hydrated.
That's wonderful. All right. I got to play this take from Jake and Tanner.
They may not have impressive album sales, but I heard they're killing it on streaming.
If you get a chance, I mean, I think you can look at it on your phone without, like, there's not really any nudity or anything.
No,
it's weird.
It's weird.
But I think everybody needs to see it and make up your own decision. Does she need to apologize or not? Or is it art?
It definitely felt consensual.
All right, what happened yesterday on a take from Jake and Tanner? Let's find out. Travis.
Travis?
Yes.
Just trying to throw him off.
Travis, it's only up $40 today, but you get to wear the crown, okay?
That works for me.
All right, Travis, we got a few questions we're going to try getting through while Tanner's out of the room. He's got to be out of the room or he can hear the questions, and we don't want him to do that because that would be called cheating. Mm-hmm. So once we ask you these questions, if you pass, that will be your answer. We don't come back around. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't take as much time as you want on each question, but remember, time does play a factor because if we have a tie at the very end, lowest time will win. When you're done, it puts you on hold. Invite Tanner back in the room, and he goes. If he wins, it goes up $20 a day. So it'll be $60 we play for tomorrow. If you win, you're getting $40 a day. Again, thanks to Prospera. Do you have any questions, Travis? You ready to go?
Nope, we're ready.
Travis, good luck. Your $40 edition with Take from Jake and Tanner begins in 3, 2, 1. Who does Alice follow down the hole?
The White Rabbit.
What constellation represents a hunter with a prominent belt and sword?
Sagittarius.
What singer's autobiography was titled Man in Black?
Alice Cooper.
Easter comes after how many days of Lent in the Christian calendar?
4.
Which beverage did beer often replace in medieval Europe?
Water.
Time. Travis, Travis, how did that feel?
I don't know.
Tanner! I'm going to put you on hold. We're going to be right back with you. Don't go anywhere. I'm pooped today.
Oh, tired. More tired than normal.
What do you have to be tired about, even though you got 2 kids and a surgery?
And one of my children is 9 weeks old.
Listen, I get to go home to nothing and nap. You don't feel bad for me. I don't have anybody to love when I get home. All right, there you go. Your time begins in 3, 2, 1. Who does Alice follow down the hole?
The White Rabbit.
What constellation represents a hunter with a prominent belt and sword?
Orion.
What singer's autobiography was titled Man in Black?
Johnny Cash.
Easter comes after how many days of Lent in the Christian calendar?
40.
Which beverage did beer often replace in medieval Europe?
Mead.
Time. Hi, Travis. Let's see if you're getting $40 today.
All right.
What does Alice follow down the hole, or who? You both said White Rabbit. Yeah, that's correct. 1-1. What constellation represents a hunter with a prominent belt and sword? Travis said Sagittarius. Tanner said Orion. Orion is correct. 2-1. What singer's autobiography was titled Man in Black? Travis went with Alice Cooper. Tanner went with Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash is correct. 3-1. Easter comes after how many days of Lent in the Christian calendar? Travis said the letter S. He actually said 4. Tanner said 40. 40's correct. 4-1. Hang in there, Travis. We don't know about the last one.
Yeah, you still got this.
What? You got this, Travis.
You got this, Travis.
What beverage did beer often replace in medieval Europe? He said water. Travis did. Tanner said mead. It was water, but that is not enough. Thanks, Travis. We appreciate it.
They had 2 options. Like, would you like water or beer?
It says here, clean water was hard to track down for villagers. So they were just like, give me a beer. Let's take another one. God, it sounds like a blast to live back then.
It seems like it was definitely more acceptable to have a beer with breakfast.
So $60 we play for when we play today in the 8 o'clock hour, the real live version. More Jake and Tanner show on the way next.
Oh.
Hi, it's the Jake and Tanner show. I think it's going to get said right now. Yeah, there it is, twice for you.
I'm crazy.
95.9 KISS FM. Good morning. We're live in the studio now. All I got to do is text TV to 71090. No. We're always live in the studio, but we're on camera for you for your viewing pleasure. Text TV to 71090. Also, text link while you're at it. LINK to 71090. You can get that exclusive content. We do a bonus segment every day.
Every single day.
And you can watch that bonus segment live, but that is only for our P1. So if you want to consider yourself a P1, text link LINK to 71090. Get that exclusive content that we don't do on air. We do that for you off air.
We do
live. But it's live.
But also, it doesn't have to be live.
It doesn't have to be live. No, you can watch it in your own time. You can watch it in the car or at a bar. You could watch it in the stairs or next to your wife doing her hair.
We don't care.
We don't care.
People may stare.
But you don't. Damn it. My brain doesn't work like that. It shouldn't be that hard. Hey, so listen, we've all listened to lots of bad music while sitting on hold with customer service, right?
Yes.
Okay. Damn it, I found this on the complete sheet, and so every radio station on the planet's going to do it, so I don't want to hear that Murphy did it.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear that. That just makes me feel bad. Okay?
Stupid.
Complete sheet, by the way, FYI, is a prep site that every radio person on the planet has.
Even though it's supposed to be a one per market kind of deal.
Yeah, you just get the password like Netflix.
Yeah.
Not that we pay for it, but anyway. Dude, I got done so dirty by those guys for a second. From a different prep service.
Yeah.
Because there was like 3 sections of a prep service that you can have. You can have the radio Facebook for all the radio people to gather. You can have the audio version, or you can have the complete sheet where it's just a lot of these stories like I'm going to read next.
Yeah.
And they called me one time and they told me that they're like, hey, we're going to give you the Studio Think Tank for free until you get mornings. And then when you get mornings, you got to pay us.
Yeah.
Because we were putting so much stuff on there. And that Studio Think Tank, again, is the place where radio people go together to talk and just spread the good word about radio and the ideas.
Yes.
Well, anyway, we got to KTI and they did not want me to have that whatsoever. They didn't want it. That radio station did not want it, so I told them I can't do it, and they blocked me completely.
Not just blocked, they got rid of the
profile.
The profiles.
That is
everything that we had was gone.
And that was supposed to be free.
Yes.
Anybody could have had that, but they not only blocked, but they deleted all of that content, man.
Yeah, that was crappy.
Anyway, listen. I didn't even need to tell that story because nobody even cared, and it probably is a little confusing, but I obviously need to get that off my chest. And as my co-host, Tanner, you're also my therapist.
Yes, I have to deal with that.
Damn it! Why didn't everybody just settle down?
Yeah, well, they're the worst.
Yeah, they are.
Everybody's the worst.
All right, so this writer for the site, Boing Boing, claims he found the worst and the best on hold music.
Okay.
What do you want to hear first?
But obviously, let's get from worst to better.
Okay, here's the worst on hold music. Here we go. I only have 2. I got the worst and the best.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a short list.
It would have been... Oh, damn it. That was not supposed to happen. Okay.
Please hold for the next available customer service representative.
I've never heard this whatsoever. I've never experienced this. I can get down with this. But Eminem would have a heyday on this. This is a fat track, man.
This is fantastic. This beat's disgusting, man. This is great. Beep, boop, bop, bop. Oh, wait, that's all of it?
That's it.
Oh, okay, so what's the best one?
Best one he found. Wait, let me see something. His worst pick, unless you're liberal in detention, if the series of clicks a lot of companies have used, including the Easy Pass, people seem to agree it sucks because there's an old YouTube video of it called Easy Pass has the worst on-hold music I've ever heard. Oh, this guy did a ton of research on this. He went to YouTube.
He went to one YouTube channel.
All right, here's the best. Written in 1999 by 2 guys named Tim and Derek.
Okay.
Derek went on to work for Cisco. and used it as the default hold music on their office phones.
Okay.
Ooh. Let's go. Damn. Feels like it's very
Feels
Lord
like
of the
a-
Rings, man.
It feels like a horror movie.
Oh, yeah, like.
This isn't bad. Yeah.
I like it.
I'm still not, like, it's still not great.
It's definitely. This guy, again, the research that he's done is he went to YouTube, typed in worst on hold music, and then best on hold music. I actually see if he did that. Best on hold music.
Because it's not, like, it's not music. Well, it's music, but it's not like a song we know.
No, right, yeah, this is...
Because, like,
Definitely like little
I've
jingles.
definitely been on,
Oh, this is nice.
this is, well,
It's a
the
lot
quality's a ton
Yeah,
better.
maybe that's all that it is.
But, like,
Dang, I really like that.
I've heard them where it's just where they're actual music, like where it's songs.
You know what I can't... You know what I love? Not only do I love the Quick Trip's bathrooms
Yeah.
and their food selection, and you know what I like also about Quick Trip is
What?
you can go in there and you can get good healthy food. You don't have to get garbage. I mean, they do
Yeah.
have food it tastes great, but also if you're like on this health kick or whatever, man,
Yeah,
they got
they-
some really good stuff.
Yeah, they still have options for you.
Do you know who sells the most bananas? Quick Trip.
Yeah, I've heard that. I don't like that fact, but I've heard it.
Also, their music, man. I love Daniel Powder. Seems like every time I go in there, Daniel Powder's having a bad day.
Listen, I did hear that at Quick Trip the other day, and now that you say it, I think I might hear it every day. But also, I was at Walmart yesterday, and their Walmart radio station is picking up the slack, man.
Oh, yeah, they have to.
No, they're running bits now in like topics. They have calls.
Yeah, the radio DJs. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I've never heard them to have calls and stuff before. I thought it was always just music. And man, I love the idea that those guys their job is not just that radio thing. Like they have to also do other things.
Oh yeah, they're manager of like the
They're like
sports section in
managers.
Walmart. Yeah, they do scheduling and everything else. Yeah, well, it is because they it's like that's the fun part of the gig.
Yeah, like that's their soup.
Yep, they
Like,
get to go probably do that for like 2 hours.
Yep. And then they go right back to telling people that they're not allowed to try on clothes anymore.
Good for them, and that's what they're doing to feel a little fulfilled.
Yeah, like that's what they're like. I get to do that. Like that's I don't like a lot parts of my job, and I don't think and not everybody's gonna love every part of their job, but they like that part. That's their reward. It's like we get to drink on Fridays, and
Yeah.
they get to do they get to do our career in between scheduling and bathroom cleanup.
Somebody's making me upset on the text line.
Oh, what they gonna say? What they gonna say?
They said, "Who is Daniel Powder?"
You're the worst.
So I'm going to play this song just for a second. When I play it, you're going to be like, "Oh, the Quick Trip guy."
Yeah.
Tell me your blue skies fade to gray. Tell me your passion's gone away, and I don't need no carrying on.
Okay, let me get to the chorus. I think he teased me there.
Yeah.
Fall to pieces.
Here we go. Here we go.
And I don't need no carrying on. 'Cause you had a bad day. Your day was down. You sing a sad song. Just turn your eyes. You say you don't know. You tell me don't lie. You work and a smile. And you say you were nice.
Somebody said there's actually a Walmart radio that broadcasts all the Walmarts. I know, that's what we were talking about.
That's literally what we were talking about.
We just thank you for telling us that. Somebody
you know-
said there's a YouTube song about being put on hold. I want to hear that.
I'm sure it's somebody trying to do our gig,
Yeah.
making a parody song. I'm a BP girl. What's wrong with you? How long have you had VD? And why won't you go get it fixed?
Yeah, go get that fixed, man. There's doctors. There's penicillin for stuff like that now. They found mold and they put it into a medicine. You can take that.
Yeah, it's like you don't. It's like you get UTIs and you're like, I like it.
That's a 3430 thing, man.
UTIs.
He's a big fan of UTIs.
He gives them, dude. He enjoys getting them.
Yeah. He doesn't like giving. He likes getting.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I've seen him. He puts dirt in it.
More Jake and Tana show on the way next. Yeah, we got to get new ones.
This one's fantastic.
No, I know.
I will go.
We'll start getting rid of some rejoins and putting new ones in when we ever find time to find someone around this building that'll do it because we're lazy.
I don't want to do that.
Hey, Dueling Pianos will be at the bar Holmgren on Saturday. Nope. Dueling Pianos will be at the bar Holmgren on Saturday, November 27th. Enjoy a fun night of live music and comedy. For tickets, you go to meetthebar.com. The bar, sports, food, and fun. And we're also going to give away some, I believe, in this hour. Got a brand new game Tanner found out that we put together today. So lots of fun on the way. Right now, though, no, not any fun. Somebody said, since y'all are talking about on hold music, I work in IT and set our hold music at work to Wilson Phillips, One More Day. Yeah, I love him.
To one day, say goodbye.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Hey, so if you...
Wait, you can do that?
Yeah.
Does it just play on repeat? So if somebody's on hold for 20 minutes, is
Yeah.
it just Wilson Phillips for 20 minutes, the same song?
You should try Seal next.
Yeah.
What is Seal's Kiss from a Rose?
Kiss from a Rose. Just try that one.
So if you bought the... I love this. If you bought the vinyl version of Taylor Swift's re-recorded Red album, it's this. You want to hear what it sounds like?
Yeah, because I heard it's recorded in a faster way than what most people's are set at, standard.
It was pressed at 45 RPMs instead of the standard 33 RPMs.
Yeah.
So if you didn't figure it out, this is what it sounded like at first.
We called it off.
Why would they do
last
this?
night,
So are you getting these albums not really attending to, you're not listening to them on a record player, you just get them because you collect them?
Maybe.
Because why would anybody want to listen to Taylor like this?
No, you can set set
got it.
the record player differently.
Got it. So why is this even a news story?
Because it's not standard, so everybody.
I'm telling you.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got what you're saying. Oh yeah, you could switch the.
You can switch the
I
speed.
know what you're talking about.
So,
Okay. So everybody thought they got bum music, or they're like, what, or a
They're
guy,
like, what
a guy
is
covered like
happening?
this is Scooter Braun covering this.
You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends.
Oh, I like it better like this. She just sounds a little drunk and hungry, and all right.
Yeah, I like it. I would have just kept it that way.
All right, listen. I have to do something.
Okay.
I want to talk just Taylor for just a second. We don't got to spend a lot on this.
Okay.
Or we can spend for another 3 segments. I don't know yet. I don't know how this is going to go.
Okay.
I did a little deep dive yesterday.
Okay.
Okay. I owe you an apology.
Damn right you do. Go on.
Not in the car key section where you said he whipped car keys at her face.
No, I said that's where she said the F word.
By the way, if you don't know, she made that song. What's the song? All Too Well.
Yep.
It was from 2000, whatever, years and years ago, like 11 years ago.
Yep.
She's redoing all of her music. This is one of those songs she redid, and she put the uncut version that she made, which is a 10-minute version. She did that live on Saturday Night Live, and she recorded that one,
Yep.
and she made a little short video for it, okay?
Yes.
Now, I want to play the part because I found the music video. I'm like, well, let me watch this music video again because I want to see if it looks like there was any gap. Because yesterday I was like, well, tell me where Jake was.
Yeah.
Where
she was claiming that he was being a bad boyfriend.
Yeah, not misogynist. Was that the word used? Whatever. And I said, well, show me an example, and you couldn't do it because I'm like, my thing is, here's my thing on this.
Yeah.
This happened 11 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Taylor was over it. Now, my problem with it is everybody's attacking Jake from 11 years ago.
Yeah.
When everybody's moved on.
Even the National Down Syndrome Society. Did you see that TikTok?
No.
The National Institute for Down Syndrome said we believe in equal rights for all humans except Jake Gyllenhaal.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, poor Jake, man. Jake's just trying to enjoy his life. 11 years later, boom. And I'm trying to.
He's super rich, man. He
True.
gets to deal with this.
But I was trying to figure out, okay, where did it happen? Because all that I know is it's all about the scarf. The scarf that he kept, which is a little pervy and weird.
Yeah. And why does she know it's still in his drawer?
But again, I don't even know if she planned on it becoming this again.
Yeah,
like
probably not.
Dude, this girl has probably the best, craziest, best. Let me bookend that. Fans on the planet.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, have you seen his Instagram?
They
are
filled?
ripping him apart, and some of them are just a lot. And here's the thing that some of them are just, I feel like new boot goofing, just kind of having fun with it. Others are ripping him apart and calling them a predator.
Yes. Wait.
No, honestly, and even when I put it on our Facebook, I think Nico wrote he was 30 and she was 19. I think she was 20 and he was 29.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me this. Is he not, what is the age? Is he not allowed, and then they're ripping him
Half
apart
your
for
age
dating a
plus 7.
25-year-old and he's 40.
Yeah.
Okay? Is there, and it sounds like I'm doing this weird, like trying to justify that. I'm not, but I'm just trying to go, there should be a law then that after 18, you can't do anything over 5 years your age. There should be something like that.
Yeah, it's not a law because it's just like it's 18. The one they say it's that half your age plus 7. So you couldn't date anybody younger than 27 years old.
It just seems weird. Then I started thinking, well, Gordon is 82 and Pam's 71 or 70. So do we should we cancel that? Because that's like Jake Gyllenhaal's and Taylor Swift's.
Yeah.
I mean, they met too, not just at that age. They met when they were younger. She was like in 29 and he was whatever, doing the math, 40 or whatever. So it's weird, right? It's like, why would that? Seems really like, damn, a predator. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's rough. That one's rough to call him a predator.
So do you have any problem with him dating that 25-year-old now?
No.
You don't care, right?
No, because it's Jake Gyllenhaal. And he's still a handsome guy.
And he finds this 25-year-old
and she's
beautiful,
a model.
And she's a model.
And she wants to date him because he's flipping Bubble Boy.
Would you, right? Right? Would you, would we be talking, I know we probably wouldn't be talking about this because this wouldn't be in the news or anything right now, but if Taylor and Jake were together right now and we're in love, would we be like, that's wrong? She's 29 and you're 40 right now. That's disgusting. Or would we not even care?
No, I don't think we'd care.
I don't either. I think calling a predator because he didn't give his scarf back seems weird.
Yeah, it's weird to call somebody a pedophile.
Well, it's weird because it just seems
especially because it's not like he was 30 and then the second she turned 18 they were dating. You know what I mean? It's not like there was any there was no grooming. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like,
I see. It's not like Drake doing like Stranger Things.
Yeah. Not only Stranger Things, all the other women he's dated the second they turn 18. It's like that is a thing. It feels weird
when they're 18.
When somebody says, "Oh, finally you're 18." That's weird, man. Because but is 24 hours earlier and they were a child.
I understand the different generations, though, where, like, I get that. Like, your life experiences are different than if you're dating a 23-year-old and you're 43. You're at different stages in your life, and it may be really hard to connect like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I get that, and that's weird. But, I mean, because it seems like now, if that happens, Generation Z's, which is fine, but they're quick to cancel.
Yeah, it feels, because they don't want to be adults. Like the rest of us, we couldn't wait to grow up and be an adult and do our things. Like it's like, I can't wait till I get old enough to do this stuff. And for Gen Z, it feels like they want to stay a kid forever. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Well, kind of like, are you saying like that's why they're quick to do that?
That's why they're quick to do it, because they don't want to. They don't be like, we're just kids, man. What are they doing? And be like, you're not a kid. You're 25. She's an adult. She gets to date a 40-year-old if she wants to, and that 40-year-old can date another adult, regardless if she's 25 or 30 or 25. Like, it's fine.
Text line here. Milo, my guy Milo from the hell's that show called that I really love?
This Is Us.
This Is Us. And Hayden, when they were doing Heroes, I didn't know they dated. He literally said to ask him about her when she turned 18 and he was 30. So wait a minute. Do what? What did he say?
He said, ask her when she turns 18.
Well, ask her what?
When she turns 18.
Oh. Who's he saying that to?
He probably asked somebody else to ask her when she turns 18.
Somebody said, I'm Gen Z and I can see why girls my age date older because they're actually men and not boys. That's another thing. If you're 24 and you're or 25, like Jake's wife or girlfriend is, and he's 40, maybe she's really mature for her
that's
age.
the thing. Women mature faster than men. It's why it is more socially acceptable for a older man to date a younger woman, because she wants somebody who's more reliable and stuff like that. She's at that stage, and really he's just growing up.
Okay. With that being, oh man, I'm gonna let you. You want to do it in the next segment because I got part of this audio I want to play for you where we were yesterday. We didn't have time to try to figure out and find where Jake possibly maybe very gaslighting it. And when I watched the music video or the short video of the actors playing those two, Taylor and Jake, which she's never said, but everybody figures that's who it is. I was like, oh, that doesn't put him in a good light. That sucks. That's not helping my argument at all. We'll play it next. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Hang on. Hi. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning.
Okay.
Back to the Taylor thing real quick. I'm going to play this audio where during the music video, the short video that she made, I didn't realize was part of it because I thought during the Saturday Night Live, I thought that was the short video. It was just the music video, but there's like a 3-minute part in it where she stops down the music and the actors are acting in it. Now, she's never said once that that's her and that's Jake, but everybody assumes it. And I'm going to play that because, like Jake, that part is not helping my argument. Do you think, I mean, I just said to you a little earlier that he's going to, it sucks, but he's probably going to have to apologize for this. I mean, it sucks for him, like that he's got to relive this. You don't think it'll happen?
No, I don't. He's not going to have to apologize. It's been 10 years. And if he didn't apologize in 2012, he's not going to apologize now.
Maybe. Or maybe he did.
Yeah, he could have also said, I'm sorry for what I did. But also, he didn't do anything illegal. He just did, crappy stuff.
And maybe maybe some of this is exaggerated for musical purposes, but I also don't, for some reason, I don't think Taylor needs to, would do that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think she would go out of her way to
make it worse.
To twist the knife when it seems like, I think she's probably, this is art to her, and she's just saying her art, and it's kind of fun that it's back, and she had a new creation on something that she already created. I think the girl's extremely talented, really talented.
Yeah, she is she's pretty talented, I would have to say. Probably. I think it's really going to work out for her.
Holy F, John Mayer, what is going to happen with you? Is that, I'm just wondering if she's going to come out with any. So all of her, is Dear John already out? Did she already re-record that?
I don't know.
Because I thought for some reason, was that on the Red album?
No.
It wasn't. Okay. Oh, Lord, John.
I don't think that's out yet.
What is it? What does she have in store?
Yeah, there's still, the albums that we're still waiting for from Taylor Swift. Because she didn't own, I think we get the Reputation album from her to the, look what you made me do.
Look what you made me.
I think she didn't own that one either, if I remember correct. So there's still, that one came off of, what is that album called? Speak Now.
I bet you Jake is like, oh my God, what happened? Like he just woke up to this? And he's probably like 11 years. Holy Lord, I knew I should have gotten into a 3-month relationship with her.
Yeah.
People warned me.
Should have just made it work.
Should have just stayed in the relationship.
He had to have been one of the first, right?
What?
One of the first to get to be in a public relationship with her.
Yeah,
because she was only 20
else.
when they got married, or not married, but when they got together. So maybe 2 years. I think she did John Mayer first, but then him.
Oh, really? I thought John Mayer was after. Yeah,
Well,
you'd have to
if
go
it's
through the timeline of Taylor Swift's boyfriends.
If Dear John is about him,
Dear John's about Mayer.
That came out in 2010.
When did the other one come out?
2012.
Oh, really? I think for some reason, this is getting way too much attention. Like, we're even putting too much thought into this. For some reason, this is my Rittenhouse, like what you're watching.
Yeah.
This is my new Gabby Petito.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
Like I said, it's just, we're getting better, though, with you. You're on it when it's happening. This isn't, it's not like the Eminem MGK 6 months later where you're like, dude, did you hear?
I was with that with Gabby Petito, though, but nobody wanted to talk to me about it.
Yeah, because it was pretty obvious. She's dead. He did it.
But still, they still couldn't find him. It was interesting. But I don't even know what I was doing. I was just saying that this is getting a ton of attention, and we're very, very much involved. Oh, I feel like she fell madly, deeply in love with Jake.
Probably.
Jake busted her up.
Mm-hmm.
and she wrote a song at that time about it, right?
Yeah.
I don't think she probably is in love with the guy anymore. I'd like to think she is. For some reason, I like to think. In a perfect world, what's going to happen is they're going to find each other again. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's going to be like, this is great. But we didn't get it with Brad and Jennifer Aniston. We're probably not going to get it with this. But
she's too old for him now. Not saying that he's a predator, but he's Jake Gyllenhaal. He can go like Leonardo DiCaprio, circle models.
Didn't
just
realize,
say, that's
man.
mine.
I didn't. You just told me her age. That's 31, and I went, oh my god, that must mean I'm ancient, because I just remember her. I just think Taylor's always in her 20s.
Yeah, she's 31.
31. My god, I thought she was 26.
And like I said, it's not that you're ancient. It's just you guys are closer in age than you ever thought you were.
Yeah, she's catching up, man.
You know, she'll
slow down, Taylor. You're going to be 40 before you know it.
Yeah. And she'll still be doing probably just fine.
I'm going to play this, but like I said, she probably woke up too the next day and went, oh man, I didn't know that was going to take on a life of its own. Or maybe she did.
Well, you don't release the 10-minute version brand new and expect everybody to not, especially when it's Taylor Swift.
I would have to sit down and go, hey, Taylor, as if I was her boyfriend, and be like, you still love this guy?
Yeah.
You don't love him anymore, do you?
Her new guy would have to be like, it's 10 years ago, it's 10 years ago, it's 10 years ago. Like, you'd have to just keep saying it to yourself, otherwise you're going to go crazy.
I don't know if this is sarcastic or not, but somebody said, I'm sure Taylor was pure innocent victim that played no part in the relationship ending. She probably didn't want it to end. I would think, maybe.
We've definitely said before, she's probably super high maintenance.
Oh, yeah.
But that doesn't mean that if Jake was gaslighting her, she deserved it.
But Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Brandon.
What's up, Brandon?
I don't know if anybody thought that you maybe dated Taylor.
Well, I just didn't want people confused.
Not me. I was good to her.
What's up, Brandon?
I think we should take a look at Taylor Swift. How many songs has she made that have to deal with a failed relationship?
Right.
Maybe she's the problem here.
Nobody wants to look at that.
Totally original thought you've got there, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon. I like Brandon. I think we should look at that. All right, so yesterday, I was very protective over Jake's. Jake's have to stick together.
Oh, weird.
And I see him a little bit on it, just because. Again, this part doesn't help my argument, but I was like, I didn't like him being called a predator, and
that was weird.
And also, I thought it was just a breakup. You know, I didn't. And then she, like, in part of her video, I didn't realize there was an actual acting part. She hired 2 actors to play her and Jake. Again, she never said that, but we all know that.
Yeah.
And it seems a little gaslighty in the middle of the song, where basically after they did a party, a dinner party. She's back playing or doing the dishes, and Jake's cleaning up the table. Okay. And this is what this. And again, I don't think Taylor's lying too much on this, because I don't know why she would. But
yeah, she almost has zero reason to.
Right.
Why are you so pissed off?
I'm not pissed off. Who said I was pissed off?
Because you're acting
Hey, can I stop for just a second?
There's a lot of swearing.
There's a lot of swearing, but it's all beeped out. Did my best. And also, one part of the video just before this, she goes to grab his hand while they're sitting at the table.
Yeah.
And he kind of pulls away and then grabs her hand and kind of just pushes it over. Like he kind of just puts the hand down, okay?
Yeah.
So remember that, because she takes off on that in a minute.
It's ridiculous. These are my friends. They were super fucking nice to you, too.
No, I liked your friends. I never said I didn't like your friends.
Why
I
were
didn't
you
like the way that you acted around them.
You were being weird and quiet the entire time.
I was not being weird because you wouldn't
Yes, you
look at
were.
me.
come on.
You can ask me one thing the entire night.
Such bullshit. That's such bullshit.
You dropped my hand. What am I supposed to do with that?
I didn't even fucking notice. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know
dropped your
any
hand.
of these people. They're all strangers. They're all older than me.
But like, what are you talking?
I feel so out of place. You're the only one
You're
that
making
makes
this
me feel
about you.
comfortable.
I'm like,
Look at me.
I'm catching up with friends. You're literally saying I dropped your hand. Like, what? I don't even remember the moment.
Which, by
Hey,
the way,
these are actors that I know.
oh yeah, the guy is actually in. I think.
That's Maze Runner.
Yeah. Wait, he's the main dude from Maze Runner.
He's the Maze.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then she's in Stranger Things.
Well, see, this is where the generational gaps, this is where the age differences can play a part in this. Why she goes, I'm the youngest one, everybody's older than me there, so I felt out of place. So
Well,
that's where that that generational gap is.
Yeah, and it in these younger years, your 20s and 30, that really matters.
It does.
Because like 30 to 20 is a huge age gap, but 40 to 50 isn't. It's the same amount of years, but it's not the same.
Right. I get it.
It's about you. I'm like,
look at me.
I'm catching up with friends. You're literally saying I dropped your hand. Like, what? I don't even remember the moment that you're talking about. How can you be like attacking me about something I don't even like? No, I was doing it subconsciously. I was catching up with people.
Dude, you're making me feel f***ing stupid.
Holy shit!
Oh, there it was.
I gotta go back. Let me.
Write that down.
I gotta beep that out. I thought I got it. I'm gonna go back because we had to dump like 3 seconds. So let me go back. There was an S word. It's at 7:35.
Something I don't even like. No, I was doing it subconsciously. I was catching up with people.
Dude, you're making me feel f***ing stupid.
Holy shit! I don't think I'm making you feel that way. I think you're making yourself feel that way.
So there is Taylor writing in the gaslighting part.
Yep.
Right there is the, you're making me feel so stupid. And then him saying,
no, you're doing that.
Now, can you call on me?
Mr. Frank?
I was raising my hand. Does Taylor, this was 11 years ago, does she remember this is exactly how it went down? Again, I'm not justifying.
I bet you it was, this is probably 80% of what happened.
Okay. Do you believe this that Jake said that? It's all in your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guarantee that he probably said, like, you made things weird.
All right.
Literally a moment that I don't even remember that you're like holding me hostage over. It's insane. It's crazy. These are people I haven't seen in like 10 years. And you just sit there the entire time. It was fun.
So that's Swift putting in this is your fault. I was just having a lot of fun at the table and you were just being the weird one not saying anything. Liven up. This is all you. This is your problem.
Yeah.
And you just sit there the entire time. It was fun. I actually had a blast. Now this is the night. Now we're doing this. Awesome. So awesome.
You just treated me differently.
What do you mean I treated you differently?
You didn't even look at me once.
What are you talking about? I'm catching up with my friends.
Oh, trust me, they were enthralled by you. Of course.
You're literally making the entire night about you.
You didn't even look at me.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I can't. It's selfish. It's literally like, it's so crazy.
Oh, so you're selfish now.
Yes, you're making it about, you're acting selfish. I'm saying you're acting selfish. Absolutely. Right now, that's exactly what's happening. Don't look at me like that. That's so up.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Oh, don't even look at me. Why are you blinking? Stop blinking towards
eyes
me.
Are dumb.
Now, I mean, there could have been, if this is how it went down, there could have been a way where it would have been like, listen, you didn't, oh my God, well, let's try figuring this out. I'm not going to try to make this your fault. Please don't try to make this my fault. Let's come together and go, what can we do here to figure this situation out? I dropped your hand. If I did do that, I apologize. Or come right to terms with it and go, I don't know. I just
kind of being a jerk.
I was being a jerk, or I'm not feeling this anymore, and I really felt it at the table. That sucks, but you know, if this is all what went down, so they're waiting for a second, and the actor playing Jake feels bad.
Hey, come on. I don't want to fight. Come on. I'm sorry.
Okay, we get it, Jake.
I'm sorry, I dropped your hand.
Is he sorry?
I think he's sorry.
Come on.
Stupid little dainty hand.
Come Come on. Sorry.
And I know
So that's it. Okay, that's like the short video in the middle of that 10-minute song.
I believe that he was probably crappy, but I don't believe that any actor or famous person are probably great in relationships. I don't think that two people that are super famous can be together. And it's probably why Jake Gyllenhaal is getting together with a model, because who knows the names of models?
And couples, boy, that's true. And couples, somebody on the text line said, and couples argue. That's just what happens in relationship. Now, I agree with the arguing.
Okay,
but Taylor Swift made the writing on Jake's side of this sound very gaslighting.
Yeah, but like, that's such a weird statement. Couples argue. Yeah, there's healthy ways to argue, and there's good ways to argue where somebody's not.
Yeah, but nobody who does that. I get that, but not a lot of. I mean, when you're in an argument, you get fired up and emotional.
Yeah, but I guess you gotta admit it.
Your mom's a drunk. Yeah, I get it. I mean, yeah, we used to fight stupidly, Angie and I. When we would fight, we don't do that a lot, but when we would, it would be stupid fight. I feel like as you get older,
you learn.
Yeah, you learn. Like, okay, let's settle down, figure this out. You're not to blame. I'm not to blame. Let's get out whatever egos or anything that can get hurt here, and let's actually have a conversation about this and figure out why you're wrong.
Yeah, let's figure out why you shouldn't be the way you are. But yeah, it just feels like if you're like, yeah, this is what happens in relationships. That sounds like you're in a bad relationship.
So like this, right? Exactly what I was saying from 6503. I think we're on the same wavelength here. The only thing about that is at the fight, they were young. My husband and I have been married for 12 years, and that is exactly what we sounded like. We were in our 20s, young and dumb. I don't get why she's still hung up on that.
I'm not saying it. Nobody says she is. The song is 10 years old. And yeah, it's new, but she probably wrote that all before, and now she's just releasing it because in 2012 she wasn't going to put out a 10-minute song.
I completely agree with what you're saying.
And also,
I hope Jake comes back with a diss song.
But like he would have done that 10 years ago.
I want him. You didn't know this, Tay.
Yeah.
But I'm also. He's been like
right back.
Yeah. He does a Ferb song.
Yeah, he gets Ferb to be in it.
Oh man. But Jake got older and hasn't changed it. What the video highlights. Yeah, but I think she was saying that. I think she wrote that a long time ago. The punchline is I'm gonna get older, but your girlfriends are gonna stay the same. That could have been written 10 years ago too.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I use this.
Hey, this is Brandy. I just want to say something about this Taylor Swift discussion.
Hi, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. Right now they're like saying about, I'm not really sure, they're saying like about Taylor putting out the song and they're discussing it. And I just want to make it really clear that the reason...
Wait, hey, you listen, wait, real quick. You're on the radio with us right now. You know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if you were talking to Jake and Tanner.
Oh, perfect. Well, hey, what's up?
What's up?
The reason Taylor Swift's putting all this out there is because her masters got stolen from her.
Oh yeah, no. We understand that.
Yeah.
No, we got that.
Also, well, this song was never put out as a single, but it's been a song with her fans since this album came out that has created a specific relationship. This movie was for us. Putting the 10-minute version out was for us. It was something the fans have been begging for, and she gave it to us. And it's also a big F to who should not be named, but also it's a four-wheel thing you can ride.
Do you hate what did she say? Wait, I'm really confused.
I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
Scooter Braun. Can you?
Oh.
Can you? Do you? So you're not Team Jake on this whatsoever?
I'm not not Team Jake. Like I don't have any hate towards him. Like personally, I don't care. I'm not one of those fans who are like putting comments on his Instagram or anything. I think that's a little ill-willed. I think that it's kind of camouflaging the fact that she's doing this for her master, to own her work because her master got stolen.
That girl, she is so damn intelligent.
Yeah, she's definitely blocking that.
But
she's so good at making money.
But do you think that when she says he was gaslighting her, Like, do you think that's probably true?
I definitely think it's partially true, and if you watch like the end of the video, it'll be Taylor Swift at the end reading a book, and it shows you that that girl grew up, and then they still have the same person playing Jake, and it shows you that Jake is exactly.
Wait. So what happened at the end? What happened at the end?
Great directing.
Yeah, the girl becomes Taylor Swift, and then they have Jake looking through a window, and it's the same character playing Jake. So it shows you that the girl grew up, and it says like 13 years later, so it shows you that girl grew up into a woman and that man remained the same.
You know what I mean? You know what she's saying?
That Jake's just still the same Jake, like he didn't evolve.
He didn't age. She grew up, and
but
he stayed the same.
Men don't, though.
He didn't mature.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's what it is. Mature.
Yeah, but could it also be a comment on how men just get better looking with age?
Yeah, I think so.
That's very much a man comment.
That's exactly what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
We understand. We could read between the lines.
Let us explain this to you.
Okay.
Thank
We're
you.
joking.
We love you. Take care.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Bye.
So things that I hated about that conversation. The only thing is when she kept saying she released that for us.
For us.
Stop.
I'm on her side.
That's like the sports people saying we played Packers we played great.
No, that's different.
I'm just saying.
Than saying we won the Super Bowl is different than saying she made that video for her fans.
Which, by the way, thank you for calling. We thank you for calling and sharing. Hi, who's this? What's up?
You're not going to hear yourself on the radio, so just turn off your radio. She got confused again with radio and phone.
If you were born in Pennsylvania and was as stupid as Taylor Swift, you'd be holding crap down for 10 years too before you decide to make yourself look stupid and release it. Taylor needs to get over herself with the Jake issue and enjoy the engagement she in now. If I was her fiance, I'd be moved out by the end of this week. I do agree with the fiance thing. That would make me feel really bad. I'd have to have a major conversation and just be like, dude, where are we at? We at. You called me Jake the other day, and I understand why.
That's a weird comment.
Hi, who's this? Hi. You got to talk. This is where you say something.
Say words. Don't just keep calling.
I hope Jake comes out and says, you know what? I am in love with her.
Yeah. I've never not been in love with her. Oh, that would be great.
Gotta go.
Is she engaged, though? Is Taylor Swift engaged? People keep saying she is, but I looked it up and people said they're not.
I swear to God. Hi, who's this?
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hi, I was trying to get through, and it was busy, so it was weird.
You got through a few
What's happening?
So, okay, I want to comment on the Taylor Swift thing. First of all, I am 100% a Swiftie. I love her. She's amazing. So this whole thing with her writing songs about her exes, I think that we can all agree that we all have had these kinds of relationships in the past, and she's just smart enough to write a song about it and make money off
She's
of it.
monetizing her relationships. I also found that weird when people are like, oh, she's just going to write a song about a failed relationship.
It's art.
Yeah, that's what she... That's
so
part of her life.
We get paid to do that.
Yeah.
If you and I went through a breakup, we would be public about it.
Yeah.
And that's how we make money, just like she makes. She's so good. She's so talented.
Weird.
I hate that I'm a Swiftie, but I love it.
Yeah.
Same time, I'm very confused because I like Jake Gyllenhaal too.
You were victim blaming her for a bit yesterday.
Well, I didn't know that I didn't know that there was the whole gaslighting part of it. I thought she just didn't like the relationship.
Well, I told you there was gaslighting involved.
Oh, and I forgot you know everything.
I just said it though.
But you couldn't give me an example. That's what I'm saying. Nobody could give me examples.
But there were examples. I just didn't know them.
Okay. That's you knowing everything again.
That's not me knowing everything.
Well,
That's me listening to what everybody said.
I know there's examples, but I can't find them.
Well, yeah. It's
That's
like all
dumb.
these other.
Yeah, but you haven't heard any. You haven't heard anything. You're just saying again, like, I know everything. Like, I don't need the internet.
Here's 90% of people being like, oh, yeah, he was gaslighting her and stuff like that, and be like, oh, okay, I'll take their word for it because they studied her lyrics.
Yeah, but you never do stuff like that. You're always like, I gotta hear it. I need facts.
But then enough people are facts. Enough people did the facts.
I don't agree with you. You're making me mad. I don't know. I don't even know what the argument's about now. I agree with the last texter. Taylor needs to grow the F up and move on. Victim blaming, gaslighting the generation is crazy. Shut up.
It's weird.
That's such a boomer generation. Like, more, you're definitely older, right? 27, 29.
Yeah, I need to know what that person's age is.
What's your age again? Boom, that's a song.
Yeah. Oh, who sings it, though?
But I agree with that one person that said that's how we sounded when we were younger in our 20s. It's just how we fought.
Yeah. And we didn't know that it was harmful.
Look at Jake. Tanner, or don't let Jake gaslight you, Tanner. Damn it, maybe that's why I'm so protective of Jake.
It's like, hey, that's a valid argument. It's like you're looking at it and it's like, this sounds too close to home. It's not.
That is
being
not
too
true.
mean on him.
I gotta count these commercials. 1, 2, 3, 4,
good.
5, 6, 7. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got to go right. There's going to be a lot of commercials. We'll be back into the 8 o'clock hour. Sorry we went so late. We love you. So check this out. Holidays are here in Northeast Wisconsin. It has many Dunkins for you to choose from. That's not how I wanted to say that. Let's start over. The holidays are here in Northeast Wisconsin, and so is Dunkin'. That's better. That's what we practice. With the holiday helpers, pick up holiday classics like Peppermint Mocha Signature Latte. Or you can try the rich and creamy toasted white chocolate Signature Latte. It's a perfect way to get that touch of holiday magic you need to seize the season. Now, if you want more deals, more perks, all the things that people get for free, these Dunkin' lovers we're talking, you can download the app. The app is free. It's a Dunkin' app, and you can become a perk member, which you get all the discounts and a lot of free things. So get into the spirit of the season and sip through the holidays with the Signature Latte from Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
I walked through the door with you. The air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow. And I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you still got it in your drawer even now. Disposition and my wide-eyed gaze. We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place, and I can picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone and that magic's not here no more. And I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. Turning red. You used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-sized bed, and your mother's telling stories about you on the t-ball team. You told me about your past, thinking if you choose me, and you were tossing me the car keys, the patriarchy, keychain on the ground. We were always skipping town, and I was thinking on the drive down. Anytime now, he's gonna say it's love. You never called it what it was, till we were dead and gone and buried. Check the pulse and come back swearing it's the same after 3 months in the grave. And then you wondered where it went to as I reached for you, but all I felt was shame, and you held my lifeless frame. And I know it's long gone and there was nothing else I could do, and I forget about you.
2 more minutes. Hang on. And this is
This is easy. It's fine.
It's
in the system.
A lot of parts of this I thought she was going to stop at one, and then she just kept going. And
Well, yeah, that's why
why do people
it was
hate her?
easy
though?
to cut it down.
Like I don't understand. Like you can't hate her. She's really good. It's like hating Michael Jordan. You can't. He's good.
Yeah, it's like you hate it's hating somebody just because you don't understand. Like what is the issue? Like what do you think? What do you wish she did better?
Want to hear it again? Let's start it over. I did at one point go, oh my God, Tanner, we still got 5 minutes of this song.
But I mean,
can I ask you something?
No.
How about now?
Okay.
How is she so good at writing? Like I feel
don't
like
know. I wish I knew better.
Because she started at what age?
Like 16, 17.
So like I feel like
there was like
I feel like I could write songs, right? I do. I feel like I could possibly write a good song, but my thing is I wouldn't know how to put it together to make it sound good.
Yeah.
Like I could do the poetry part of it probably. I mean, I'm saying that I would make hit poetry, but I'm saying that I feel like I could do that part of it, but like to know when to put a bridge in and when to do it this, I feel like they would all sound the same. They would have like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star beat on all of it. Like, how do you know that? How do you do that?
I don't understand the music part of it or the lyric part of it. But like, and it's crazy because this song by the old Swiftinator, she wrote this song in high school and I'm pretty sure she sang this at her high school talent show.
This All Too Well?
No, this one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like how do you do that? How do you do this beat? How do you know?
I have no idea.
How do you know like this is going to be? And then how does it work? How does the process? I'm sure it's different for everybody, but does she come up with the lyrics then the music, or does she come up with the music with the guitar first and have a neat beat to it?
See, that's different because it's like with like full bands. They'll have that's different. It'll be like, oh, they had this song and I wrote lyrics to it. But she does both.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Laura. I just have a question for you guys.
Sure.
First of all, thanks so much for playing the 10-minute version of All Too Well. Awesome. Loved it.
Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
The question is, are you guys going to transfer over to Taylor's versions now of all of the songs?
Isn't it funny? Like, because I just said that. I go, Taylor Swift fans, she probably has some of the best fans. Crazy in a great way, if I can say that.
It's still crazy.
Yeah.
And they're going to come after...
I'm not like a lifer.
No, I know, but they're going to come after radio stations for not changing it. I'm sure they are. Taylor doesn't even have to say anything. She's got her little minions to do it. And I don't even know what Taylor song, because we don't really play a ton of music, so I don't know what they're going to do. Well, probably.
The issue with a radio station like this one is this radio station, when they do play music, it's new music. And so... Sure, they'll play the Taylor's version if it ever comes up in rotation, but none of the songs from the Red album are going to come up in rotation. When she gets to Reputation or whatever song they'll switch them then, but by the time she comes out with those, they probably won't be in rotation anymore. So
funny to get, because just get canceled because you play a Scooter Braun version.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Laura. We appreciate it.
Have a good day, guys.
See you now. Somebody said, I can't say that. Did you read 3076? I think that's the funniest text.
30.
Also, another thing is, how do you remember all of your songs? How do you remember those lyrics? Like, I would mess up constantly. How do you remember that stuff?
It's funny you say that because when you watch like older artists and they do screw up their words, it's hilarious.
Yeah, like you don't know the words of your own song.
Yeah, and it's like
maybe it's like weird. Maybe it's like just once you start doing it and you hear the rhythm, you can just remember It's funny because I don't brag a lot on how well I can play classical guitar, but I gave up finger picking years ago. Mm-hmm. It's just too hard on my arthritic, chalky bone fingers. I have learned half of a song and mastered that half a song.
And that's all you need to do.
And it was Adele, someone like you, finger picking that on the guitar. completely forget how to do it. Right now, I could not tell you. But if you give me a guitar, after a few minutes, my fingers would just start remembering that. So I'm wondering if that's what I have a lot. I have a lot in common with Taylor.
Oh, a stretch, but I'll sit with it.
Yeah, I mean,
probably.
It's a lot of kind of the same. I mean, we're on the same ladder.
She's been writing songs for like 16 years, and you learned half an Adele song. So yeah, I mean,
we're both using that section of our brain.
Put you both in a room.
What I'm saying.
A blind person probably couldn't even tell the difference.
Absolutely not.
Morning.
We're both insufferable.
Yeah.
Hi, who's this?
Hubert.
Qbert.
Oh, Q's.
Qbert.
Did you guys get Nooble Goofing from Reno 911? I was on the old TikTok last night, and I seen one in there. It was that guy, and he just got some new boots.
Yep.
That was made up completely.
Yep.
Yep.
It was made up.
We came up with that. They stole it from us. If you could start a petition, that would be great.
100% ostrich.
Yep. 100% ostrich. Repayments.
They're just goofing. New boot goofing. Shut up, Qbert. Don't tell all our secrets.
Get out of here.
We steal everything.
Never had. We are the Scooter Bronze. Wait.
Dude, I used to do that in my old radio show years ago doing a night show. I literally would sit at a coffee shop and steal all of this guy's name is Kane. And I would
He's
steal,
dead now.
Dead and gone. I would steal all of his material, like pretty much verbatim.
Yeah.
And I'd tell Colton do this, and I would have these punchlines of like literally steal his audio and just place my voice into it, like any like fun scams or whatever. And then his agent ended up calling me, or not his agent, but an agent / talent coach, whatever. And he's like, hey, I want to hire you. I want you to come out. I want to fly you out and do nights over here. You're our night guy here in Florida.
Yeah.
In Miami or whatever. And he's like, you remind me of Kane. And I'm like, this was out of the blue. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, I gave Kane his first job here in Florida, and I want to do the same to you. And I'm like, that's so weird. He's like, do you know Kane? I'm like, never. No, not really.
Nope, never heard of him. Weird stuff.
Dude, I would have been dead because he was saying you're going to go do nights in Miami. Miami.
That's a big market.
And he said couple days out of the week, 2 to 3 days out of the week, you're going to be doing club gigs. So you're going to end your show at like 11. You're going to be at the club at midnight to like 2 in the morning, and you get paid cold hard cash. But
it was probably would have been good money.
Probably, but I told him, I'm like, dude, you missed me about 10 years.
Yeah,
you know
because
this
was like right when you got to IXX, right?
Yeah, right when I got there. So it was like because my name got into All Access finally. So 30, I think it was 32 or something like that. But I'm like, dude, nah, I'm not.
Well, that's what you want to do is go do, and you had a baby. Like Piper was what, 2?
Yeah, I didn't mind though. I was like, man, you gonna fly me out?
You want to fly us out?
I got so nervous talking to him though. I'm like, I'm not that good. I stole everything. I didn't tell him that.
Yeah. It's like, I wonder why. You remind me of Kane, or I remind you of Kane. Of course I do. Basically Kane, minus the wife beating.
There is, oh yeah. Forgot about that.
And then didn't you get a cease and desist from a guy in Detroit?
Yeah, I was stealing everything, man.
You got it in the beginning.
Yeah, there was
because there's nobody to teach you, so you just teach yourself from people you want to sound like.
Well, and at that time, I didn't know anything about actors, and we couldn't afford actors on. We couldn't afford actors at this radio station. A night guy's not going to get actors to play these scams. This radio station is just not going to pay for that. But in Detroit, they do. And I'm like, well, why do they get them and I don't? I'll just steal. I'll show them. Well, apparently, Mojo in the morning and his sidekick, I forget his name, but they ended up sending a cease and desist. Said, you got to stop stealing our stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Funny thing is, Mojo ended up talking to my nephew because they wanted him to do mornings or something. So Mojo owes me.
Yeah, he does. Probably.
I remember the other guy that I told him when we were at Radio Boot Camp, Julian, he came up to me and I'm like, dude, I stole all of your stuff when I was younger. And he's like, well, you owe me then. You got to hire me as your producer. That guy was looking for a job. And that made me feel like,
really bad.
Yeah. I felt really bad. I'm like, dude, you're not going to want to move to Green Bay, Appleton. You'd stay here like a month.
It's so weird when you do hear people and they're just like, yeah, give me a job.
Especially like people that you looked up to.
It would be like if
Jesus,
like free beer, which is like, hey man, you guys think you're hiring? Like, wait, what?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, one, we don't even know if you're qualified.
Also, I don't want any hashtag Me Too's because you would touch me. He's a toucher. That's a joke. I need to say that right now. That is an awful joke. At first,
nothing but nights. And you're just like, he's probably a rapist.
No, I did not. But he is not whatsoever. That is shame on me. It is awful. I meant like he's a toucher, like he would touch me. He definitely doesn't touch anyone. In fact, I've never seen him touch anyone. And he's only helped. He is a nice individual. Please don't think that. Gotta work on my jokes, because they're not jokes as much as they're just accusations and hurtful.
He's gonna get like 50 people and be like, I heard you touch people, and he's what? Jake said it. Jake and Tanner is saying that you diddle. And we're like, what?
All right.
First they contact us and ask if I'm quitting or if I left the show, and now they're just saying this.
Coming after our gigs. We can't handle that. We can't even stay on time. All right, we got a Prosperity Credit Union game with life stage personal guidance through all your life stages. Help connect dots your own financial journey.
Yeah.
We'll do that with the take from Jake and Tanner. We're going to do that in this hour. Oh, we got another game to do here next.
Once again, we said 7 o'clock. Meant Mountain Time. Yeah. That's on you guys.
All right. It is the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Just kidding. Could you imagine?
That would have been great.
We should have.
Dark on the docks.
We could probably get rid of this one.
No.
No? No? All right.
How are we supposed to know what Tommy used to do?
Hey, we got to play a game. 866-916-0959. How we're going to do this is we're going to take one call. If you get it wrong, we're going to hang up on you and go to the next person. So it pays to know your 90s music. What we have done here is we have taken 3 songs. One of those songs happened to be in the 90s.
Yep.
The other 2 do not. You have to name the song that was in the 90s. If you get that right, you're going to carry on to the next level, and to the next level, and the next level, until you get it wrong, then we hang up, go to the next person. And if you do this all the way to the end, you're going to win a pair of tickets to see the new Piano Guys dueling pianos at the bar, Holmgren Way in Green Bay, in their brand new pavilion Saturday, November 27th. Got it great?
Yeah.
Here we go. Hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Brad.
Hi, Brad. Brad, do you know your 90s music?
A little bit.
You like pianos?
Not really.
I like his laugh. You like dueling? You like dueling.
Let's do it.
All right. He's like enough with your jokes that aren't funny. Here we go. I'm going to play 3 of them. And if you know right away, if you're like, boom, that's the 90s, go ahead and say that. But if you need all 3, we got all 3 here. Your very first song is this one. This is Christina Aguilera and a bunch of other people. All right. What about this one? I believe this
90s.
is... What?
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Yeah, how did you know that?
I'm a big Aerosmith fan.
All right.
Oh.
All right,
I thought you were going to say because of Armageddon. That's how I knew.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, well, go to hell, Brad.
No, I'm in complete agreement with Tanner on that. You can go there.
Armageddon is an amazing film, and that song was originally made for Celine Dion. Big Aerosmith fan.
Next level.
Stupid idiot.
That's Avril Lavigne. Or is it this song from the 90s?
What is this?
I'd swear, right? Okay, or this one.
That one.
Damn, Brad! Brad, no, his name. Big brain on Brad.
What was going on with Chingy's right there?
I don't know. I'm skipping. I got the CD. The CD's a little scratched. I'm jogging. All right, man. Hold on. What about this one? We're flying through these. I didn't think we would. Or is this the 90s song, Bradley? Or is this the 90s song, Brad? What?
It was the first song.
You think it was You think it was this one?
Yeah.
Sorry, Brad! It was this
one.
What
do you mean?
What? Sorry, Bradley. Let's pick up Bradley's Slack now. 866-916-0959. That confused me. I was like, was the first Kevin the Deepest 90s? Was it?
Hold on.
I swear to God, if it is, we got to call Brad back.
Nope,
and I don't
no,
know.
not
Okay.
even close.
Where-
that
when-
was by Sheryl Crow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was released in 03.
So don't act, Brad, like,
Yeah,
what do you
stupid-
mean? What do you
stupid
mean?
Brad being a
I know-
stupid idiot.
God, Brad.
God.
No wonder you're very
Haven't met,
unlikable.
haven't met a Brad I like yet.
God. For real. You sound like you rent videos out of Redbox.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
You
let's pick
sound
up
like
some
you
slack.
like to smoke in cars with kids.
Hi, who's this?
Yeah, Travis.
All right, Travis.
You got this, Travis.
You got it. Travis, did you just win?
No.
Okay. Good deal. Here we go. Pick the 90s song. Travis. I don't think it. Or. Well, Jewel. Or.
Slave!
Well, Brittany. What? Travis?
Here's the last one.
It was the last. This one? Slave. Well,
Yeah.
Trav.
No, that's wrong.
That's way wrong, Travis.
super wrong.
It was the first one.
It's Iris!
By Travis. Embarrassing.
I don't think they'd understand.
Okay. Picking up where Trav left off. Hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, Andy. Andy, here we go. Pick the 90s song.
All right.
Christina. Or. I gotta skip through this. Well, Eminem. I think this is Without Me.
Yep.
Or.
And
Or
this food
LFO.
makes me sick.
The last one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, damn right, it's LFO. I don't even know if they're legally allowed to make music in the 2000s.
Makes me sick. Let's put a bunch of stuff together and make a song.
Yeah.
Here we go. Next. What's your name again? Andy.
Andy.
Andy, yes.
Oh!
Shania Twain.
Night!
O-Town. Or is this the 90s song? Smash Mouth.
I'm not familiar with the first two, but I'm going to guess the last one.
Oh, no. Is it?
Yeah. Good job, Andrew.
I'm guessing that's a no.
No, that's
No,
it. You got it right.
Was that...
Hey, all right.
like 99 then?
I don't know. It's All-Star. Whenever All-Star was.
Yeah, 99.
There you go.
Oof.
Oh, it's a trick one. Still 90s.
Yeah.
Here we go. Pick the 90s song out of this. Or... I'm going to stop saying the band name. Or... Andy.
It's got to be the first one, Offspring.
You got it right, Andrew! Andy, all you got to do is get through two more of these to win these. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
You got it, Andy.
All right.
This, Andy. Here we go. Or is this the 90s song? Or...
That's it right there. Number 2.
Yes!
Number-
Yes!
Yep.
Semi-time, alarm.
Isn't this about meth?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, don't do meth, Andy.
Andy, here you go. You're down to the final one here. If you get this right, you're going to win these dueling piano band thing from, hold on, they'll win a pair of new piano guys. That's what I wanted to
Yeah.
say. We're going to find out who knows it. Here we go. Or... Or...
I gotta say Will Smith, number 2.
There you go, buddy. We're going to get you a pair of tickets to the new Piano Gays Dueling Piano Saturday, November 27th at the Bar Home Greenway in Green Bay. All right, sound good?
Sounds great.
Hang on real quick. Get all your information. More Jake and Tanner show. What will we be doing it next? I like this one too. It's so short
Yeah, they're
and
all
easy.
good.
Hey, don't forget, we're going to be doing our bonus segment right after this. This is just for the P1s, though, man. If you're
not,
it's not for you.
Yeah.
You consider yourself a
You
P1.
leave.
Text LINK, LINK to 71090. Not only can you watch us live in the studio, do the bonus segment, but you also can watch it or just download the MP3 version anytime you want. It's on demand for you, and exclusive content like scams up there.
Mm-hmm.
But again, just for the P1s. If you weren't a P1, how dare you even listen right now to that little segment? Text LINK, LINK to 71090. So, App Analytics firm says that Americans spend more time scrolling through TikTok than watching videos on YouTube now as of June 2021. Users on average watch over 24 hours of content per month on TikTok.
That makes sense.
So a little less than an hour
a day.
People are watching It's I want to tell you, it is easy. You can find yourself going, holy cow, did 15 minutes just scroll through? I actually last year I turned off my screen time because I would do this right now.
Because you don't want to see it.
Because it would make me feel bad on how many hours I've spent watching
On a
TikTok
day.
as entertainment.
Yeah.
I got to remember also back in the day, for me. I don't watch TV anymore, but I mean, back in the day, it'd be like, how many hours of TV? I mean, are you watching 2 hours worth of TV a night when you get home?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. What is your screen? Do you have yours on?
It's like 9 hours a day.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Of TikTok?
No, the whole phone.
Well, what is your TikTok?
Oh.
I want to see if you're a statistic here.
I don't know where to find that.
Can somebody also do? I would like to know this on your just on your phone. Go to settings, I think. Accessibility. Where is it?
Oh, it's its own thing. It's just called screen time.
Oh, under settings.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Go to settings, screen time. I'm not telling this to you,
App
Tanner, because you know.
limits.
I want to know you on the text line 71090 Corks and Caps text line. What are you on the most? What is it? What app does it say you're on the most, and how long? I'd love to know this before we get into a take from Jake and Tanner. Sorry.
Mine is YouTube.
What is your YouTube?
7 hours.
A day?
No. A week.
What is your TikTok?
Oh, it wasn't even on my top. It wasn't even on my top.
That's weird because you are on TikTok nonstop here.
Yeah, here. I'm really not on it that much during the day.
Screen time.
It's almost like this is the only time I get to use TikTok is here.
Boy, mine's turned off. Thank God. That made me feel bad. YouTube is 7 hours a week.
Yeah, about 7 hours a week. But I do YouTube. That's my drive.
Yeah.
You do pretty much the entire drive.
Honestly, and don't say Pornhub. Huh? It's not funny. I want to know, really, what is your app? Unless that is, you're not joking, that is actually it says Pornhub. And how many hours are you on that a week?
Oh, no, sorry. This Saturday, I was on YouTube for 4 hours. Friday, YouTube for 20 minutes. For some reason, on Thursday, I was on my camera app for 23 minutes.
Somebody just said on TikTok you can see how many videos you've watched.
That's not true.
There's no way, right?
I've looked it up. It says like the cache or whatever, and people are like, I've looked at 100 million videos. I don't think you understand how long that would take. Like right now, it says 185 M. That's not million. Clear your cache if you clear it, and now I'm at 0. Let me just scroll through a few videos here. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Oh, cool. There's all the boobies and all this fun stuff. Go back to my settings, and it says I've looked at 21 million. It's not. That's not what it is.
TikTok, we got a lot of these coming in now. TikTok 5 hours a week. TikTok 1 to 2 hours a day. TikTok 7 hours and 21 minutes a week.
Yeah, mine's not even on. I don't even see TikTok on mine.
It's weird too because it's like skipping. I mean, I do look through it, but like my wife, it's like skipped our our age, like because she works with somebody that's in her early 20s, and she'll be like, "I'm so tired because I stayed up flipping through TikTok last night."
That is an issue.
But it is. But is it as different as like I stayed up watching Netflix or watching a movie? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that one, TikTok's interactive. You have to. You're physically switching it. But if you stayed up and you accidentally just watched too much of a show,
and you just kept binge
and you
watching,
just kept watching it, you're not doing anything. But like, and you kind of understand. Like, if you start a show, it's like this show is going to be done in 20 minutes, or this movie will be done in an hour and a half. With TikTok, like you said before, it's super simple to be laying in bed and be like, I'll just watch a few minutes of TikToks. And then you look at your clock and be like, oh, 45 minutes have gone by.
So you don't consider it the same platform as like the same ladder of entertainment?
No, I do.
Of like binge watching TV shows?
Is when you're in bed, it is a real problem to start watching TikTok because it's so hard to it's so easy to get lost in and completely lose track of time doing it.
Yeah, because they're so short.
Binging a show, you can kind of know, like 3 episodes go by and it says, are you still watching? And it's like, oh, God, I just spent 60 minutes, an hour, because the show was 20 minutes each. But with TikTok, it's easy to just be like, oh, God, it's been an hour.
I guess a lot of it, too, on TikTok is they're just so stupid, too. You know what I mean? Like your brain's getting filled with...
It's easy. And sometimes you scroll through 10 of them before you stop and watch one. You know what I mean?
Terrible.
And now that they get to 3 minutes, it's stupid.
I left everything on the... I gotta get... Sorry.
Oh.
I left everything on the printer. And I would, if I had a producer, be like, yo!
Go get it.
That's your job today. But I got it written down right here, I think. Everybody needs to calm down for just 2 seconds.
I'm very calm.
Ah, crap. I'm trying to find it in my trash. There,
you
got it.
Just threw it away?
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to play, 866-916-0959. Give us a call. $20 up for, or no, $60 up for grabs.
I think somebody was going to grab your papers for you.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you know that?
Because she came up and she pointed towards the printer. I assume, or she was just pointing at stuff.
How is she, who was that?
Amber, our sales lady. But you got it.
I got it. It's all good.
And I did this to her, so now I feel bad because I was like, but that's not what I meant. I didn't mean like go on, get. I meant like go on, get.
Hi, who's this?
This is Brad.
Again with the Brad, huh?
Did Brad win?
Yep.
No, Brad didn't win.
Brad, have you won before?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't? Oh, yeah, no, I'll take him. Oh. Amber's going to bring him in. All right.
I shoot her away again.
It's your thing today. Thank you, Amber. All right, cool. All right, Bradley. Oh, hold on, Bradley. Yep, these aren't mine. Those are somebody else's. All right, somebody else's papers. All right, Brad, 5 questions. We got to fly on this now.
Oh,
all right.
That's funny.
Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union with Life Stage Personal Guidance. Now, Brad, if you want to pass, you can, but that is going to be your answer. And also, remember, the lowest time will win on this game. So keep that in mind when you're stopping down and thinking of your answers. All right, Tanner's, I'm saying this all backwards, but Tanner's going to leave the room. He's not going to be able to hear the questions because he comes back in the room and get asked the same questions. And we'll grade these all together at the end. You understand how to play. That seems confusing if it was the first time hearing this, but know that it's a fun game. Are you ready?
I know how to play. Yep.
Brad, here we go. Your time with Take from Jake and Tanner begins in 3, 2, 1. Nope, dang it. I'm all off today. 3, 2, 1. All right, Brad. What animal lives in a lodge?
A beaver.
The Golden Globe Awards honor excellence in which 2 industries?
Movies and music.
What 6 colors come in a standard bag of milk chocolate M&Ms?
Yellow, brown, blue, red, green.
I think you got them. I think that's all. I think you said 6 of them, didn't you?
Yeah.
What fast food chain offered a sandwich known as the Big Montana?
Arby's.
And what is ferret saying? What is a ferret saying when he performs a weasel war dance?
Pass.
Time. I'll be honest, it wasn't too bad though, Bradley. Dada, please re-enter the room. Bradley, I'm going to put you on hold, okay?
Yep.
We'll be right back with you.
She's victim blaming you.
I am?
No, she is.
Why?
She's gaslighting you.
Oh,
She's like,
Lord.
this is everything that was on there, so I don't know what he's talking about. He's doing this. He's confused, and he did it to himself.
Oh, now I know how Taylor Swift feels.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
she
I feel
did
bad.
the whole time.
Debbie gets 3-1. Tanner, what animal lives in a lodge?
Bear.
The Golden Globe Awards honor excellence in which two industries?
TV, film.
What 6 colors come in a standard bag of milk chocolate M&Ms?
Can you say that again?
What 6 colors come in a standard bag of milk chocolate M&Ms?
Brown, red, blue, green. Say 6 colors?
Yeah.
Yellow.
What fast food chain offered a sandwich known as the Big Montana?
I don't know.
What is a ferret saying when he performs a weasel dance?
It's horny.
Time. Oh, dang it. This is going to get real confusing here.
Oh, no.
Hi,
Did
Brad.
you did not get time and it's a...
No, I got time. It's all good. It's all good. I got to figure out how to blame this on you real quick. Hang on. I got to do a Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm going to Gyllenhaal Scooter Braun you. I'm going to Scooter Gyllenhaal
so
you.
there was a question where you're like, oh, no, I hope they don't tie.
Well, what animal lives in a lodge? Brad said beaver. Tanner said bear. Beaver is
Beaver
correct.
sounds right. Yeah.
Okay. What the Golden Globe Awards honor excellence in which two industries? Brad said movies and music. Tanner said TV and movies, and that's correct. 1-1. What 6 colors come in a standard bag of milk chocolate M&Ms? Brad, I lost count because I didn't have my paper in front of me, and I don't think he said red. But I told him, I think you got 6 of them. I thought he said them all.
I thought I said red, but I could have. I don't know.
Maybe you. Okay. See, right? No, both only had 5 colors of M&Ms.
I said 6. I was
Brown,
counting.
blue, green, orange, red, and yellow.
Oh, I never said orange.
Okay, both of you. Orange? Oh, yeah, both of you are wrong. Good. Thank God.
Yeah, neither of us said orange.
Okay.
Yeah.
1-1. What fast food chain offered a sandwich known as the Big Montana? Bradley said Arby's.
Ooh.
What'd you say? You said
nothing. I just passed. I had no idea.
Arby's is correct. 2-1. What is a ferret saying when he performs a weasel war dance? Brad said, I don't know. Tanner, you said he's feeling frisky.
You did not say war dance.
What'd I say?
You just said weasel dance.
What would it have been?
I would have said that he is angry or feeling threatened.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Come to play. Please come play with me.
Damn.
Yeah, I was messed up today, but we got through it barely. Thanks, Brad. Oh, no. Hell
won.
no. Brad, you won
Hey,
$60.
I won.
Yes! Lots of confusion today. Brad, hang on real quick. Going to get all your info, okay?
All right.
Stand by. I've never said ever that I'm good at this job. All right, cool. So we're going to play for $20 when we play for your Thursday edition of the Jake and Tanner Show. Now, listen, on the way next, we do have our bonus segment. But again, for only the P1s, if you want to come hang out with us, text link, LIN.